Hello, everyone. How are you doing? I'm Kathleen Carroll Mason, and this reading, it's a wild animal reading for the week of March 23rd, 2025. And I want to welcome you in as we look at the wild animal guidance that we have. I'm an animal communicator as well as an intuitive life guide. And love helping animal empaths on their journey in life. So let's dive in and see what our wild animal friends are having to say to us. Um, Making sure we've got it shuffled. Okay. Stag spirit, much like the stag that's on the wall back there. Similar but different. So, stag spirit, take the lead. Take the lead. And what I'm getting from this is it's time for some bold moves and to let go of your fear. Fear blocks us so much. And the thing is that a lot of times we just don't even know that it's fear. We just feel stuck. We feel in pain. We may feel like we just can't move forward for some reason. Things might seem to get a little bit better, but then it always comes back the same persistent nudge to move on, to go in the direction that we're meant to go in, and to let go of the fear and sometimes the limiting belief that may be holding us back. Maybe we don't believe we can do it. Maybe we don't believe we can handle it. Something from the past is oftentimes what's holding us back. Maybe we went through a similar experience before, and now we are just not, um, we're afraid to go down that road again. We're afraid that things are going to bite us again, something's going to go wrong again. Maybe because we didn't succeed before, we don't believe that we can succeed now. So, but it's time to, put these antlers out there and follow their lead. Where is it you need to go? What is it you need to do? And what is it you need to let go of in order to finally move forward and get on track in life? So that's what I want to say about that one. See the big picture, the giraffe. We need to see the big picture. And the giraffe, obviously, with the long neck, looking down from above, looking at the situation. And I was thinking about that saying again a couple days ago about how we're too close to the forest to see the trees, right? So we need to really um, step back in our mind, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and imagine bringing yourself back. You can even imagine following a beam out into space to where you can see the planet, you can see Earth, and maybe you can see the bigger picture somehow in your life that you're missing because you may be looking a little too closely at what's going on and not looking at the whole thing. You may be, in fact, that fear that you may be feeling about taking the leap, or this says taking the lead, but I feel like it's also taking the leap. Um, Hopefully you can hear me okay. Um, See the big picture and get past that fear as well, right? Because um, you maybe just be too close to it and you're noticing the fear, you're feeling the fear. You may not, as like I said, know the fear is there, but you're feeling it. So it's time to step back and see the other things. The fear, the one thing you may be afraid of is just one small piece of the puzzle. And when you add it all together, it turns out, the puzzle turns out to be a big, beautiful picture. And you're just looking at one little piece of that puzzle, which, if you've ever taken a puzzle apart or you open a box with a puzzle in it and all the pieces are separate, you look at one little piece of the puzzle and it doesn't make sense. Maybe it's just black, or maybe it's gray, or maybe it's blue, sky, whatever. And you're not seeing the whole puzzle. So it's time to put that puzzle together, put all of the pieces together, and see that bigger picture that you're not getting now. So there's a message from the giraffe about seeing that bigger picture. Now let's dive into another animal. Oh, grasshopper again. Take a leap of faith. This says take the lead. This says take the leap of faith. And that was the word that was coming up for me a lot, is taking the leap. Um, do you have faith in where your intuition is guiding you to go? Because your intuition, that emotional guidance system, is trying to lead you. And our emotional guidance system, working with that, we want to follow what feels good, what feels right, what lights us up. I was talking about doing a vision board that is not about, making money or something, but necessarily we have to follow our heart. And you make a vision board with fun things, things you love, things that excite you, so that when you look at it, it's like, wow, yeah, that's awesome. And then it helps to get us past that fear and to have more faith in the direction that our emotional guidance system is trying to lead us in. So it's time to take that leap and to let go of the fear, to let go of the limiting beliefs. It's all tied together. Look at the bigger picture, put the puzzle together, and put it on your vision board. All right, let's dive in again. Mm, this one I pulled for a client the other day. Know that you're never alone. So the outer spirit says you are never alone. Now, if you're taking the leap and it seems like, you're physically alone, know that you're not ever really alone, because we're surrounded by, we have guides, we have angels, we have animal angels. For those of you like myself who have lost many animals in the past, they're still hanging out with us. So know from the outer that you're never alone. If you're taking that leap, don't feel like you're alone. There is guidance there to support you. And it's time to close your eyes. Again, take a deep breath, tune into the guidance, and feel those unseen forces that are here to support you as you take that leap. And I think this was similar to a message I had last week. So don't feel like you're alone, because you're not ever alone. And I feel like I'm going to pull another one as well. Take the lead, take the leap, see the bigger picture. You're never alone. Hmm. Connecting the dots here. This comes up so much lately, I can't tell you. Panther spirit and reclaiming your power. And I have a course called Reclaim Your Power, which is narcissistic relationship recovery. So as you take that leap and know that you're supported, have those healthy boundaries as well. I mean, that's part of reclaiming our power, isn't it? Our power is that intuitive guidance. Our power is that those unseen forces, right? So reclaim that power and listen to that intuitive guidance within you. Feel into it and know that you're supported and visualize boundaries around you as you take the leap to protect your power. That's part of what I get is you want to protect your power as you're taking that leap. So make sure you tap into it, listen to it, know that you're not alone, know that you have the guidance you need. You know, reclaim that power by listening to that intuition, by trusting it. One of the things I teach is trusting our intuition because those of us empaths who've been through narcissistic relationships and other toxic situations, we often don't trust our intuition because we've been through situations where, things didn't go well. And so, well, how can we trust our guidance again? How can we trust our intuition again when it's led us astray? Well, sometimes we think we're listening to our guidance and we're not really. And we go into situations and we find out that the situation maybe isn't such a great thing after all. We thought it was, but now it's not. So we really want to go with what is really feeling good. And if you have any hesitation, it may not be the right leap to take, but with what feels right. And that's your power. And again, protect it. So visualize, a healing golden white light around yourself, around your power, around your intuition. And you can even put mirrors around the outside facing outward, reflecting negativity. So that as you go through life, um, you're protecting yourself as you're taking whatever leap you need to take. So make sure that you're in your power and see that bigger picture of where you need to go. Take that leap of faith. Know you're not alone. Know you're not alone. And take the lead. So this is like be self-led. You know, don't let others tell you what to do, right? Be self-led in the direction that you're going in. And that's going to take you in the direction that's right for you. So I hope these messages helped you today and for this week coming up here. And I look forward to seeing you again next week. Do reach out, book a session with me if you're feeling stuck and you need help getting unstuck and on track in your life. Thanks again for joining me.